Hello, people. How's everybody doing tonight? 7th second here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night. I know I am. We're a little late because, again, I got distracted. Very easy to distract me. Doesn't take a lot. I got distracted by the fact that another caster I know who has never played a Persona game before has started his first playthrough of Persona 5. So I was binge watching that, watching it at like 1.5 speed. And then turning it down. It's like you can watch it at like 1.5 speed for like all of the common sections, like combat. But it's like when interesting story stuff happens, you slow the speed down to normal and watch it at normal speed. And I got a lot to catch up because he did like... I got like 4 more hours of VOD to get through. And I can get through it like before he starts tomorrow, probably. But he's enjoying it, which is good. But you ever just have your body try to sneeze and then it just goes, we're gonna bring you to the edge of a sneeze, and then we're just gonna hold there, holding pattern right there, and then it just backs the fuck down, and then no sneeze happens? That was dumb. I hate it. Anyways, we're having a wonderful night, day, morning, noon, afternoon, whatever has to be wherever you are at. I haven't turned on my capture card yet, or my splitter. So let's just jump in, shall we? Because it's Pokemon time. It's time to get some Pokemon fights. Yeah. And I've been having more and more discussions with friends about this game. You know what? That team's fine. Well, maybe we bring an icy Pokemon in? I mean, we have Fairy. And we already have Ice. I didn't think we had you on this team for some reason. I don't know why. We're fine. Yeah, our job right now is to go beat the 8th gym. Which honestly, like, man... There was such a missed opportunity with what just happened in the story. And you still could have had this, like, oh man, Leon's incredibly strong because he did what it took 3 trainers effort to do. Or 4, or however you want to do it. Over here! Lunas and Gerona. I'm expecting nothing less from you and your Charizard, Leon. You took down the Dynamax Pokemon in no time at all. Well, I am the unbeatable champion after all. But what's going on in here? An overflowing red light. Pokemon Dynamaxing without a power spot? Yeah, but why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. The red light could suddenly appear at any time, and we have no way of knowing. Being able to predict. I don't even know how I'm gonna do her fucking voice. I was gonna do it. Like, I'm like, shit, her and the fucking fairy gym leader are basically the same voice. Being able to predict such things is part of a scientist's work. Grandma? The chairman called for me. He wants to know all about the Red Light's relationship with the Dynamax Pokemon. Does the champion know anything? Nothing worth my time, but the chairman's all wrapped up in fretting over the future of our energy, apparently. He's left everything to the executive lady. We just don't have enough data. That's why I wanted Sonia to start looking into things. Along with you too, Leon. You know more than anyone about the Darkest Day, after all. Are you saying that the Red Light and the Darkest Day are connected? What? Hey, you reckon there's anything we could do to help out? Yeah, we'll help out somehow. Thanks, I appreciate the thought. But all I could ever ask of you would be that you join me in the greatest final match ever. I'll do my part to make sure that happens. I'll do my part to make that. Oh, what? Blah. I'll do my part to make that happen by keeping everybody's future safe. So you just keep doing your part by winning your way through the gym challenge. Right, of course. You're the unbeatable champion after all. Gran, it's something I want to look into. You'll help me, right? Naturally. Is it gonna be a long walk? Cause it might be faster to call a taxi. Looks like we all know what we need to do. So you two go clear the gym challenge so we can meet again in the Champions Cup. I'm off to do interesting things. This is what I'm talking about. And it's especially obvious in this little section right here. There's like nothing between sections of the game that's interesting. I know what I need to do, alright? Make pairs once and for all. You're off to Hammerlock Stadium, yeah? Ryan's a tough nut to crack. Like, there's so many times where they could have been, there are things they could have done to make this section of the game much more interesting, and they didn't, which is the unfortunate part. I guess my Pokemon change and the weather change the weather right back. Grass types do tend to be easily influenced by the weather. You Steel, they can ignore sandstorms completely, but can't be Raihan. Oh, I've already talked to him. We did come in here earlier once. Oh. The long gym challenge is near its end, I see. You ready to face Hammerlock's gym and its leader, the dragon user Raihan? Yeah, sure. In that case, please change the changing room to change into your uniform. The uniform you wear is a symbol of all your victories. I feel your determination. Now, head to where all the gym trainers await. No, not the stadium, but the vault. What? There was like nothing to do in the vault. Huh? Game? What the fuck? Let's see. Now, how many gym challengers are left? Not even 10, huh? Alright then. Gerota, time to explain the Greater Ihan's gym mission. The rules are simple. All you've got to do is defeat 3 gym trainers that I personally train in double battles. The gym challenge is meant to be, well, challenging, wouldn't you say? Naturally, there aren't too many gym challengers who can make it this far. That's why I provide a format where you can really show off the brilliant combinations you and your Pokemon should be capable of. That's probably more than enough out of me. Time for someone else to take the spotlight. Come on, Sebastian, you'll be first. It's me, Sebastian. Neither Raihan taught me 2 things. First, the dragon types are ferociously powerful. Second, I need to create an advantage on the battlefield to use that power. God. Okay. It's not going to be very effective, but it'll still do some damage. Smack him down. What do we do here? Let me just ice punch again. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, she's safe. She's safe though. Ah. Oh, that's probably bad. We just need one of you to hit. I figured they were going to knock her out. I figured as much. There's a lot to think about with them. It makes them difficult but fun. I swear that third person wasn't there before. Like okay, he was clearly over here. She was there, and maybe the camera angle was just such that you could only see these two. But I swear this lady didn't exist. Not at all. Wait, am I supposed to? It's important to figure out what each role your opponent's Pokemon play. Okay, sure. Well, Shovel, you're in a bad place. What the hell? Yeah, you're gonna get destroyed. I knew that was coming. I absolutely knew that one was coming. Very unfortunate. Is your Ramble hit by this? There was the sneezes that were at the very beginning of the stream. Hot damn. I try to snipe the Ninetales out here. Assuming that Ramble doesn't get destroyed by the earthquake. Okay. Oh! That's... Well, that explains what that does. You're gonna get hit by this. Is it gonna destroy Soladin? It might, but I need to just take him out anyways. Just Swords Dance in case things go awry. This is very fickle. Victory defeated even more fickle. See, the 7 badges you earned were earned well. I actually need a moment. Should have enough revives on me. Exactly enough. And I got enough potions to get me through here. We should heal. Actually, do it this way. Let's go through the bag. Do I have burn heals on me at all? I do. All right. Now we live it again. I gotta see what my strategy is later here in a second. Oh, hi. I gotta swap. I'm just gonna go straight for the blizzard. Try to make him flinch. Speed down could be a problem, but I think we just... I think it's literally the same move. And we're safe. I gotta love when they do that. That's not saving your ass. Romantic mist. I mean, there's 100% chance to yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I just need to heal. That's all I need to do. Nice one, Dorota. You've completed my gym mission. Come on, head to the gym stadium. You've earned the right to face me. Wow, that's... That just feels so weird. All right. Like, it felt like they were going for, all right, we're gonna do some slightly non-standard challenges in our gyms when you're having to also go around and do stuff. And then he's like, hey, battle these 3 gym trainers. Not that that's necessarily bad, but it feels kind of lazy. Finally, a challenger made it. I've been looking forward to someone to battle. Although I've got to admit, I didn't think it'd be you. I guess I should have expected no less from a Pokemon trainer Leon saw promise in. And if you aim to defeat Leon, do you have any idea how high of a hurdle that is, man? You just don't get it. As his greatest rival, because I, Raihan, will have to show you. Gym leader Raihan doesn't simply control the weather. He also seeks 2-on-2 battles. You must be prepared for any situation against a foe like him. Oh, okay. He's also like a vlogger. That's bad. I'll change the weather to hell like that. The winds blow. The wind, it is blowing. Alright. We're going for it. Ooh, the avoid. I love it. Tanky boy. It is ridiculous. Get out of here, Flygon. I have this stuff. Hey there, Lee. How you doing? We might actually be on level with for him. Yeah, I guess it's just a coin flip. As to which one actually goes first. Or maybe it uses speed to do it or something. I don't know.
Again with the cloaking technology.
They're gonna get chip damage from the storm, which is fine. Oh, yikes. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Pop. I can do that too. Isn't fast. But the one that brought the same was Gigalift. Yeah, it's definitely like, hey, we're gonna make sure we go last to guarantee. Oh wait, I thought I was hitting the other one. He lived. It's a whap. I'm saying, how's the Gigamax work in this? They're both hurting units. Maybe possible to pull off a combo going solo, but that it ain't possible for me to get for me to not take a win. All right, we're going for it. He's gonna Dynamax and bring the storm. My partner said everybody in the stadium flying. Pokeball Man was actually on the big screen? Oh shit. What in the world is this thing? Yeah, she's gonna go out. Yeah. I forgot that the stealth rocks are out. What do you do? Alright, what do you got, buddy? Hit him with that Birch Brace. The Flare Blast might have been the right option, but I'm okay with it. He's a tower. One of the weirdest Gigantamax forms. Yeah. Oh, we living. It's too bad that they're not more common to see. Like everybody has like a Pokemon, like any of the Pokemon when they go to the Gigamax, they do get their unique form. They might have lost, but still look good. Maybe I should snap a quick selfie. Man. Of course Surfetch got the kill. Smacked him. In the aftermath of a furious battle, the village peering refreshes to the sky and clears after a storm. What can I possibly say? Calling myself Leon's rival, seems I've grown quite conceited for someone who can't even claim the title of champion. Overconfident in both my team and myself. I'll give you what you want. Here's the proof of your victory. The Dragon Badge. He is a tall motherfucker. Pretty sure he's taller than Leon. You collected all the gym badges from the Galar region. Now, win your way through the semifinals and the finals for your chance to challenge Leon. You owe us that much at least for beating us in battle here today. Yeah. It's time for the Champion Cup. How do I get to where? Hey, Gerudo. Yeah. Sorry to hold you up, but there was something I forgot. As a sign of respect, here's TM99. It contains the move Breaking Swipe. Yeah. And secondly, here's a Dragon-type gym uniform, a mark of true strength. Challenger number 69, Gerudo. You've completed the gym challenge. Good on you, kid. Now prove your strength to the whole region at the Champion Cup. Kion, I'm here to see just how good you are. Oh, there you are, Leon's little brother. And don't worry, I'll give you a battle to make you want to quit the gym challenge altogether. I've tried lots of different... Oh, shit. Apparently doing that voice fucks my throat up. I've tried lots of different strategies and I made up my mind about how I want to battle. I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna beat you, Gerudo over here, and my brother Leon. I'll be seeing you, Gerudo. Let's have another epic battle someday. If you're feeling up to it, you might want to go train hard in the wild area. Limited 4-star you got? You advance the story a little and just pulling it. And just by pulling it, I already spoiled yourself. Oh boy. Oh boy. We gotta pull the full squad if we're going up there. I still don't know where the book to go. Hey there, Gerudo. You gave Ryan a good thrashing. That means you completed the gym challenge. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I really wish we could go celebrate, but I think there's some things we should talk over. Me and Gran over here went for a walk and, you know, we saw some stuff. That lake that covered Hammerlock. It was just like the Darkest Day, where they said it was the giant Pokemon went on a rampage and almost destroyed the entire region. It certainly seems that way, my dear. As you know, Dynamax Pokemon today have been using the energy from the wishing stars that have fallen on us. We still don't know how to fully control the energy behind Dynamaxing or how the two heroes managed to do it. In fact, we're not even fully sure who or what the two heroes actually were. A legendary sword and shield. Sonia, my dearest, my lab coat is now yours. Duh. That was fast. Are you sure, Gran? I haven't finished the work you assigned me. Think of it as something to help you finish that work. God, I'm tired. I really... Oh, she took her other jacket off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. I wanted Granny to just be like, all right, I'm in normal clothes now. I ain't a Pokemon professor. Fuck it. To the casinos! And just go that way. There's not even a casino in this region, now that I think about it. The two heroes that protected the Galar region from that Darkest Day. The legend of the sword and shield you mentioned. It's up to you to figure out the truth behind all of it. I know, Gran. I know. I've been working on it. I'll do what I can. You or Hop could be the one to take down Leon. I don't want to miss that. Not to worry. You can count on me to take care of everything. You're just focused on getting the wind in. Go on. Head to the station or you miss a train. It was really important early games. You couldn't have her back when the story was written, so you didn't know who she was, but she got released yesterday. Oh, yeah. Like, man, there are so many cool parts of this game that I love, but like, there's also a lot of stuff that just doesn't, it feels like they needed some extra time to bake. I mean, restaurant hopping's not a bad way of life. You can afford it. Oh shit. Wait up, Gerudo, I'm coming too. I had Ryan beat in no time. Once I got my head on straight and stopped doubting every decision I made, that is. And you never stopped nattering on me the entire battle. You're pretty different from the champion in that. But you got genuine strength, kid, and it's proven by that dragon badge you got right there. You came at me with all the force of a raging storm, and even I was blown away. God, it was... Ugh. Listen up, you two. Out of your way through the Champion Cup tournament to face Leon. One of you probably should do it. Harrigan, I'm still the favorite to win, but I'm up against my true rival over here. So I'll bring out every last thing I learned during my battle with you, Raihan, to beat her. Let's get a move on, Gerudo. The train's waiting. I should probably get on that train too. I kind of want to see this. And there's no more challengers at this point. So I didn't believe Pokemon Ultra Sword and Ultra Shield theory. Oh, huh. So if there is a Pokemon Ultra Sword and Ultra Shield, I'm not buying it right away. I'll let someone else take that hit. I'll let another one of my friends be like, yeah, I actually got this. I could see it. I could really see it, but man, like, there's so many parts in this game where they're like, it feels like the main, like my character is just part of the audience. She's just there. Like, she doesn't have all of the, oh my god, big events are happening around. Those are all handled by the champion. And like, again, the thing I want to point to the most is the thing that happened before I went into the 8th gym, where it was like, oh my god, Pokemon are randomly Dynamaxing in an area that they shouldn't be able to. Leon's gone over there to help. You know, you should just go to the gym challenge. It'll be fine. Leon will take care of it. You don't have to worry about anything. Just go off and do your thing. It's not even important. And why even make it a story? Why even make it a point? Why even make it a thing that is happening? I understand because you're trying to build up the idea that Dynamaxing is happening in places where it shouldn't be happening, and going from that, I understand. I get it. But like, give me a reason to care about it. Like, for example, like, and again, my friends and I are all in agreement on this. Very easy to do one thing. It's very easy to make that entire little sequence different. Instead of it being what I just described, imagine it going like this. Oh my god, there's Pokemon Dynamaxing where they shouldn't be. Leon just went and held that one over there, but oh my god, there's one right here. Challenger, you three, you four, we need help, get over here. And then you have a max raid with you, Hop, Marnier, and then like, I don't know, B could randomly show up with his smug ass, being over Tatsumaki and everything. And then the four of us have a Pokemon fight against a max raid where it's all of the rivals that were in the gym challenge. Bam, that's an awesome sequence. But no, it was just, oh, Leon took care of it. So the theory is that basically what they did with Ruby and Sapphire when it came out, where they didn't have all the Pokemon on it, and then next year the remake for Red and Green, and then oh wait, is that actually right? I didn't remember that about Ruby Sapphire. Really? Oh, okay. So it seems very, very similar, where they could be going, hey, we are about to make, like, because it seems like basically even though you couldn't bring over Pokemon from previous games because of compatibility issues with linking. It looks like they still had all the Pokemon in it, but then again, at that point, it was only like 370 Pokemon. So like, I could see it. I could really see it, but again, it's kind of like with Pokemon Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. There wasn't that much different in the game to make me go, yeah, I'll buy that. I think Diamond Pearl's the next one to be remade. That makes sense. And like another thing, this is Route 10. It's like a wall made of snow. I bet there's be ice type Pokemon crawling out of the woodwork in a place like this. Come on, Gerota. I reckon we'll be able to train ourselves up to new heights before the Champion Cup starts. I'm leaving myself and the Pokemon on my team, and I know we'll get loads stronger together. I'm off. See you in wind in May. All right, I have no idea what the cup is gonna be like, so we're gonna start bringing in our lay best Pokemon, or at least get some extra backline ones trained up. Where are you? You're already at 48. We don't need to train you anymore. And making the remake isn't going to be really that hard. People are already preparing itself. If the Battle Frontier is also back, yeah. No, imagine if they go, hey, in the amount of time it took us to do the remake, guess what? We brought all the Pokemon over. And then nobody gives a fuck. But like, as it stands, Pokemon Sword and Shield, story-wise, it is probably one of the lower ones. She doesn't have a lot of really good options here. Because she, like, ice isn't going to get a lot done here. And she's also not fast in the damn thing. This is not going to be a good area for her to train, to be perfectly honest. I might swap her out and bring in somebody else. I mean, I imagine looking at what they had. Looking at what they had in any of the gen remakes they've done, they've kept it pretty faithful. Are we gonna catch you soon, or else this ain't gonna work? Like, there's so many nice things about it that they could do. Like, imagine if they went and said, "Hey, we're remaking." I guess, like I said, start with Diamond and Pearl being the next ones. Diamond and Pearl are the next Pokemons that get made, and they remake them like this. People would go nuts for it. When its anger reaches a breaking point, its Pokemon unleashes a fierce blizzard that freezes every creature around it, be they friend or foe. Yeah. A Gen 5 remake because he loves those games? I mean, yeah. It'd be solid. That's Black and White. You have any injured Pokemon? I'm a doctor. No, it'd be really good. And see, they've already done Gen 1 in... I thought my screen fucked up for a second. Good thing we're going physical attack. So then they go, oh, hey, guess what? We're doing Gen 4 remade like this. It'd be incredible. Because then they'd probably still remake Gen... They'd probably go through and remake all of the gens at that point every 2 years. And put them all on the Switch because they'd book and sell again. You can bet your sweet ass they would. It also comes out with some ideas. They could be doing it just because of Ultra and Ultra Moon, making Black and White, and then the year after we're making Black and White 2 with all the work on the region they already did, needing to only add some areas. Yeah, I could see it. Although, wasn't Black and White 2 like one of the lower received gens? Am I remembering that wrong? What I need to do, if I'm ever like bored or something like that, I should do a Pokemon rando, because I've been seeing a lot of people do a bunch of those. Is this gonna hurt? It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. All right, let's go, Chandler. I think we're about to have it happen again, by the way. Jesus. It was because, for my surprise, people thought it was a third version split in two, when it was actually more of a sequel. Yeah, I think I have a copy of Black 2, or one of them. I don't remember which one I have. I'm just pretty sure I have at least one of them around. Do we even have anybody who can deal with that? I guess Isaac's in the party. If it ever gets bad, Isaac's in the party. Yes. Don't use dig, you son of a bitch. Oh. Oh, thank God we avoided it. You'll be able to beat the stronger opponent without pushing the limits of what's possible. Sure. Wait, really? Really? I guess I should use potions if I'm not about to just fly back. Alright, so Jesus fucking titty Christ. No, I just looked at the sale of Pokemon Red and Blue. That is insane. I think it's still the best selling to date. Fucking Pokemon Red and Blue sold 31 million units. Yeah. I think it's just because people don't want to rebuy a game. People aren't waiting. So where was Black 2, White 2? Yeah. Emerald only sold 6.3. And Platinum only sold 7.6. And these are millions, by the way. And then Black 2 White 2 sold 8.5. And I honestly think that's just because it was a it was an actual sequel. Hell, Black 2 White 2 almost outsold Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. But still, damn. Oh god. Gigantamaxing. I'm surrounded. Yeah. No, I imagine if they do a third version, or if they do like a remaster version like they've done in the past, and they go, hey, guess what? We added all those Pokemon back. We added like all the Pokemon that were like, oh yeah, we couldn't add them. Oh wait, I don't have you. That's not what I wanted. I'm about to run. This is unfortunate. I think it would sell all right. Like I said, I think the way that they make the game, if they're like, hey, we're adding Pokemon back, hey, we've made improvements, the story is much more interesting, all these other things, I think it actually might, there's a chance it might sell better. Oh, you got blasted. All right, all right, all right. So rapid spin only for this thing. We'll see. Like I said, if they're gonna make a sequel to it, it's not gonna be this year. It'll be this 2020 will probably be, if they're gonna release anything, it'll probably be the, like you said, the remake of Diamond Pearl, because that's where we're at right now. And then the 2021 is where we'll get a remake of or we'll get the sequel / third version to do this. I don't remember with like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, did they increase the number of Pokemon that were available in that game? I don't remember. Did they have everything that was available in the fifth in the gen that it was made with? Or they roll it back to only what was in the gen before? Because I can't remember. Oh, that's not good. I should be faster than the damn thing. Maybe they make an enhanced version of the game. It won't sell as much, and I think they know that based on the fact that they didn't even make a third version for X and Y and made a sequel for Black and White. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, an Ultra Sun Ultra Moon sold decent. It had only about half the sales of of Sun and Moon, and which, funny enough, Ultra Sun and Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon's sales are actually really comparable to Black and White, and then Black 2 White 2. Like, they're all comparable. So yes. Is that a guaranteed freeze? Oh, fuck. Well. Ask and ye shall receive, buddy. Damn. Sure. Sure. We'll just bring out this Pokemon. Smack, smack. Being able to fight all the previous evil leaders was a good idea. Yeah. That like, honestly, if I was gonna get Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, it would have been for that one thing, but like, oh fucking hell. This thing is not dead based on that. But yeah, so like, it's true, yeah. I don't know, personally that wasn't enough for me. Whew. There we go. Its talent is tap dancing. It can also manipulate temperatures to create a floor of ice, which Pokemon you can use to kick up as a barrier. How are we doing? Can I get you unfrozen? Do I have a thing for that? I don't think I have a thing specifically for that. So we'll just do that. Nah, my friend and I were having, like, I went and had lunch with some friends near work, and man, we were discussing how we could make Pokemon a lot better. Hey there, Joe King, man. How you doing, dude? How are things? So, like, it's possible that you could leave Pokemon like this, as it is, in this difficulty, and be fine. And this would be normal difficulty. Normal difficulty. And then you have, like, sort of a harder difficulty, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but whatever you want to call it. And, like, you could have people have more, trainers would have more Pokemon on their teams. They might use more competitive strategies, more competitive movesets, things like that. It's good to see you're doing good, dude. None of these are going to be really good for this, so. This is all about Rapidash's ability to just take the hits and just destroy things. Oh, please. Come on. You can make it through it. Yes! A lot of Pokemon World Tournament like Black 2 White 2 did. Announced it in a trailer and they sell. Yeah, they would. Yeah. I think you go down here over this? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm really low on healing, so I'm just like, we're going with it. You might survive this. Oh yeah, okay. That's all we need. So, like, imagine like a harder difficulty. Like you said, is just sure. And it's like all of the gym trainers are a little stronger. The gym leaders are a little harder. They have, like, let's talk about one thing that I really don't like. I don't like the fact that all of the gym leaders in this game capped out at 4 Pokemon. Come on, at least go 5. And maybe I'm just misremembering this, but I could swear other gym leaders in other games had a lot more Pokemon. Come on, Isaac. You can wake up. Wake up. Look. Now you're gonna heal. Damn. And like, okay, so that's how you do harder difficulty. And then, like, you could even do a more expert difficulty where you're restricted on items that you can use during gym battles. Like, imagine having to do the entirety of every gym without being able to heal in between. Or something like that. You could do like a super expert difficulty or something like that. Whichever way you want to phrase it. Mudsdale's first across the line. Lost. When I think about it, I never wanted it to end. No, there are things that could be done. Oh God, well, you know what? Hang on. There's got to be a flight path back over where I'm at. Is there really not? I guess we're camping. The 4 Pokemon thing only really is the only thing that really bothered me. It bothered me in the original Black and White when the Elite Four had 4 Mons. Oh yeah. Okay, like the Elite Four is a little different, but all right. We gotta find. I haven't bought ingredients in a while, but Borger. And then I guess we're doing hot. Hot. All right. They had 5, not even 6. Yeah. I have no idea if I just want to mash the shit out of this. I kind of feel like I do. Yeah. No, but like I feel like one of the things that like a lot of the gym leaders Pokemon fell into was, I mean, it was really too easy to level up at this point. Like a lot of them could use their levels buffed a little bit in between. That's like a bronze. Which is good because it gets everybody good. I can't move. All right. That's good. That gets... That gets, everybody refreshed? Yes. No, I think there's just things that could be done. The most interesting gym so far of every gym that we've done, of all 8, was Gym 7, the Dark Gym. Like, of everything, it was that one. Oh, Core of Night, you're about to have a bad time. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that I think that they could have adjusted in the strategy. Maybe like in every gym battle, it was always, oh hey, they're on their last Pokemon, it's time to Dynamax, because they always Dynamaxed their last Pokemon. It was never anything in between. So it was really unfortunate. Turn that. I should turn that off because I almost never swap. This actually would have been a time to swap. Yeah, that would have been a time to swap. Oh well. No, and just some of the Pokemon challenges felt really interesting, like the things you were doing before you went up to the gym leader. And then like what? There were at least like the theming on the fairy one was okay, but it felt kind of eh. Raihan's gym felt terrible because it's just okay, we're in a room, battle these 3 people, then come see me. The dark gym was kind of like Streets of Rage, old school beat 'em up, old school side scroll beat 'em ups. So you yourself never Dynamax until that moment. If they did it all of a sudden, one of their mons, and you would maybe lose a mon, I'd be fine with that. Like, it make me go, oh, hey. Like, it's hard. Like, I see the logic behind why you wouldn't just have them randomly do it. But at the same time, it just feels so... It's always expected. It's like, all right, here we go. Jesus, they're fast. Oh, hi. They went for the cool factor. Yeah. Like I said, I understand why they did it. Also, Jesus Christ. Can I get ahead of it? I might be about to get, like, slapped. It's a one-hit KO. What the fuck? Man, what the fuck? No, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if there's like good ways to balance it for this kind of a move. So yeah, it's really hard to do it and do it right. Oh my god. All right, well, we got one shot at this. Break. Hey, her. Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of the campsite that's like right next to us. It swims through frigid sea, searching for prey. From its frozen breath, it forms icy fangs that are harder than steel. Yeah, we're gonna visit and cook. Oh, I guess he's got all the Galarian forms of stuff, or all the really rare Galarian Pokemon. Want to cook. I wish I could know what he's throwing in. Phalanx is weird? Yeah. What in the world are those? Oh, just barely. What in the world? I have no idea what this is going to taste like. It's a bronze. He looks like a rejected Kirby form? Yeah. Oh hey, we just dealt with this Pokemon a little earlier. Yeah. Yeah. God, that still hurts. She's just barely gonna live, even if it's not gonna go first, but she's just barely gonna live. And then I think the damn snowstorm takes her out. Oh, she avoided the attack. Look at this absolute unit of dodge. No chance of a miss. Not even gonna give it the slightest opportunity. Yeah, I think so, right? Yeah. Galarian Corsola? I don't think so. Not that I remember. He's a shield exclusive. Oh, well, that would make a lot of sense. I'm on sword, so. Dun, 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 dun. Let's start burning some of these. I did burn them. Once I can actually get a flight path point, we'll go back and buy stuff. Hi. There's no way this doesn't work. Ow. Oh, it's a flincher. This is not good. Oh no. Are we gonna get out of Flinch Castle? We got out of Flinch Castle. All right, let me take a look at this thing. Wow, super sad boy. Do I ever? I need you to mute yourself. What is he actually playing? We'll come back to that later. We're probably fine. The pure ghost type, then there's the evolution. Did I not like the evolution? I don't think I like the evolution. Huh. That actually looks kind of cool. Wow. Oh, and he lived. All right. Oh, that's right. The hail just takes him out every time. I always forget about this. Always forget. Hit him with that dazzling gleam. No. Just sparkle. Hit him with that glitter. Oh, he lived. I think its evolution ability is that if it ever attacks, once. Excuse me? When hit by a move that makes direct contact, the Pokemon and the attacker will faint after 3 turns unless they swap out. See, my first thought when I see that is I go, this boy is a meta killer. Imagine like somebody's setting up a sweeper Pokemon and they're like, and they go in and you just throw one of these in. And all of a sudden they're like, shit, my Pokemon, I have to swap it out and I have to lose all these buffs that I've set up to swap it out. Didn't even have terrible weaknesses either. I guess Rapidash is going to lead the show for a while. Actually, wait, we can swap somebody else to be there because there's like... Do this. Banana, banana. Actually, I want to send this to somebody. Hang on. Hold on. Is that you spell it? Is it like... Oh wait, is it literally the same camera people from before? I think it is. Oh, well, this is just a terrible instance of shenanigans. It's not going to do a lot because it's steel. But... good options here. I'd rather wait and like just get blasted. So the Galarian Corsola first form is basically chances for using in the game. Even if you give it Evolite, it will live forever. I remember chances being insane. Absolutely just terrifying amounts of health. Like, just God. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of everybody's favorite normal gym leader Whitney and her Miltank. Now that thing just became a terror. Man, we really don't have anything to do here. Besides try to make his ass flinch. Oh, this is a skill shot guy. I was like, what in the world? Hey, good. This is like one of the few builds I've seen in like my local state that I'm like, you know what? I can get behind this. It is a build that requires some form of computer science introduction. To... Oh, this is not gonna work. Jesus. I knew you were in trouble as soon as that one came out. I was like, well... Yeah, alright. Apparently it's a bill that will require some form of computer programming classes to be available in high schools and middle schools in Georgia. And my first thought is, hell yeah. More courseless than the evolution. Interesting. Take one of them out. Hot damn. Because I do think, like, one of the biggest things that can happen is giving, like, most kids don't know what they want to do when they grow up. So giving them exposure to things that could be really good careers for them, they could be really interested in, is a good thing. Yeah, I don't know how in the world they're going to deal with Gigamaxing and Dynamaxing. It seems so... I don't know. Like, that is a thing that I'm like, yeah. There's a good hit. All right, and it's gonna die to like ice burn, fire, flame vortex. Good. Superpower? Do we know this? You know we're doing it. Fuck it. We get to blow somebody up with superpower. I'll take it. Nice work, everyone. Why did you turn back on? All right. This is a fucking open field. Oh. I'm like powering to the damn Poke Center. You know, nothing this game needed. I needed a second wild area. I absolutely needed a second wild area. There's no way they'd allow those gimmicks in the tournament. Yeah, I don't know like what the Pokemon Company is going to do for tournament play. You and your shinies. How you doing, Motorcycle Girl? All right, Winden City. This is the place where I can become a legend in last. Hey, thank you for the post. You get it, don't you, mate? After all, I'm about to become the champion of the Galar region. That's it. I'll head straight for the stadium. Don't waste too much time. You should head there yourself. I'm assuming everybody's still... Yeah, everybody's still knocked the hell out. There's a lot of people to talk to and a lot of stuff to look at. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I want to buy stuff. Yeah, that's probably good. I got dosh for days. Trying to get earbuds. Yeah. Well, the weather up here is actually a lot nicer. Yeah. Pokemon always smile when we take photos together. What else am I missing? This is a slightly better balanced team, maybe. There's so many people to talk to. There's like an insane amount of houses to go in. So much to explore. They're everywhere. Sure. I wanted to have more stuff. I think we go with this. There's so many damn houses to go in. Assuming they let me go in every one. There, made it less boring. Chip has been a real boon to trainers. The sport's really taken off. Oh. Well, let me see this shiny while I go in the next person's house. Nice. The truest evolution of Pokemon is becoming part of the team. So many houses to go through. What the hell? This town is massive. Yeah. 24 eggs? That's not terrible. Only 24 to get that shiny? That's not bad. Frostmoth? I don't think I do. Don't think I do there, sir. Person. We've been harsh, but having to broadcast for all to see whether you've won or lost, it's kind of rough, especially when you're not watching the telly. Well, what's this? So you have a Rotom phone and a bike. I'm starting to know about the Rotom Pokemon lets jump in all sorts of different motors. Sure. Oh, it's admit too? Oh, damn. Oh, God. I'm going to destroy this man. And you can do that with candies at this point, right? it's gonna start hurting a little bit more because we're up there and damaged. Do we need to worry about that? Is it actually gonna get cold enough in our area? Nah, it looks like it's not gonna get to freezing in our area yet. So we don't gotta worry about that just yet. Oh, I didn't know the termination would heal burns. I didn't know that. We're going again. 26, is that C or F? I'm assuming that's F, but I know, like, what? Actually, it's currently 40 with a wind chill that brings it down to like 34. I figured as much. Because if it was 26C, I'd be like, damn, you live in a really nice place. But it is currently 40 degrees Fahrenheit here. Uh-huh. No, I walked outside today. Yeah, so -9. Because it's what? There's like a super easy formula. It's like you basically divide it. You subtract 32 and then divide it in half. So if it was 40, that would be about 4. Yeah. Yeah, so you subtract 2 and then divide by half. Or at least that's what the this boy's about to get like dive from the top billing. Oh, so that's the ticket. Maybe we'll give you a bit sharper next time. Still very, very chilly. I mean, we're finally getting into the winter months. It's like a little over a week into February, or into none of those months into December. This place is absolutely massive. Haircut, style shop. All right, I guess we don't technically have a reason to do anything else. We might just head to the stadium. $35 is freezing. No, 32 is freezing. Right? In 32 freezing? Like, and there's also a theoretical point. Wait, oh god, what is it? There's a number in negative where Fahrenheit and Celsius meet up again. I forget what it is. Bork, bork. Hey, look who's here. Like, we want to match the matches too. Where does this go? Oh yeah, well, I think a lot of the timing on that is that the roads can have, like, especially bridges freeze over earlier than 32 because you can get because you get air passing underneath them, so the bridge is effectively being cooled on two sides, which makes it freeze faster. Ha. Oh yeah. So I remember in Atlanta we have had two instances where the entire city basically froze over. We had Snowmageddon, which I think was 2011. And then we had Hotlanta, which was 2016. No, it had to be 2014. Because I was still living downtown in 2014. Burp. Come on. Beep boop. But both times it's actually been the entire city was iced over. Hothland, actually maybe Hotlanta was first. Snowmageddon was the second one. Yeah, so Hotlanta was the first one. And that one we like sort of knew it was coming, and we woke up and there was just ice everywhere. And one of the big problems with ice in Atlanta is that we don't have the facilities to oh god, excuse me. We don't have the facilities to deal with a lot of ice on the roads, or at least back in 2011 we didn't. So if it iced over, did I actually pick the right one? I didn't even look. I just clicked the button. So, like, if it ices over, well, Nothing we can do about it. Are my Pokemon all tidied up? I didn't even look. Yeah, we're good. So, because of that, it's very hard for us to clear the roads. They really, at the time in 2011, they only had like, I think 3 snowplows to the city's name. So, we're pretty screwed. And one of the problems is that, when it ices over, it will tend to get just warm enough to start melting the ice, and then it refreezes overnight, so it's even worse. So it is it gets really bad. And that was in 2011. And 2011 wasn't bad because the ice hit overnight. So it wasn't very bad. Like, everybody was basically already home at that point, and then they woke up and the city was iced over. So, sure, yeah, that's one thing.
Hey there! Thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. I can tell you're following your dreams. That means, you guessed it, I got a Pokeball for you.
Oh.
Pokemon that are asleep are easy to catch, but do you ever want it to be even easier? Well, the Dream Ball make all your dreams come true. Have your Pokemon use hypnosis or yawn to put the opponent to sleep, then give it a try. Pokeball is just full of surprises, don't you think?
Jesus, guy. I swear it's gonna be Leon in there. This is it. Really made it. I made it to the gym challenge. There might be 4 remaining in the semifinals, but I'm the one who's gonna win through and battle the champion. Who's the 4th? Is it? It's not B. Because that's the meme in my head. Is that it's gonna be Leon inside of there, who's always trying to help you out by handing you crazy wild Pokeballs. There's no specific reason for it. But also, I think it'd be really funny if he was the one inside there. But God, where was I? So, I mean, in 2011, when Hawklanta happened, basically the city was iced over for a full week. Now, I got very lucky in that I didn't lose power and I didn't lose internet. So I just worked from home for the week. I didn't have to take extra vacation days. I didn't lose pay or anything like that. I just worked from home for an entire week. And I even tried to go in on the Thursday because I was like, okay, the roads seem like they're okay. And they weren't bad. It's just that when you got near my office, because the office had the road leading to the office had a bunch of tall trees built around it. The ice underneath that section really hadn't thawed out properly. So I had slowed down going down the hill into the like shaded area, and was sort of coming to a stop to take the turn, and I went a little bit into the turn and felt the wheels give for a second, and then they caught and I took the turn. Thankfully there was nobody around me, so nothing bad happened. But this is also the year that it happened on I think it happened on a Wednesday specifically. I'm almost certain it was a Wednesday, because I was at board gaming night, and this is also at the time where my friends used to live the apartment complex they used to live in that we used to go to for board gaming night, you were coming down a decent hill, but in order to go there, you turned up and went up a very steep hill to get to where their apartment complex was. We left early that board gaming night because it was starting to snow really badly, and we're like, shit, if the hill ice is over, we're all stuck here. So we left, and that was fine. And then in 2014, I think is when Snowmageddon happened. And Snowmageddon, it's called Snowmageddon for one reason. The entire city was gridlocked for like almost 24 plus hours. Because we got the report that it was that the snow was coming down, that it was about to get bad. And so they let all the schools go at lunch. But that meant all the people who were in the school out and like all the people who were doing like all the parents who, I'm trying to think of the right words for this. All the parents who had to get their kids because the bus wasn't going to take them home, or the bus doesn't normally take them home, had to go get them. And then at about 1 p.m., seemingly in a hive mind collective decision, every office, every business decided go home. All at the same time. Like, everybody seemed to be like, it's time to go home. Now, I will note, there was a funny thing that happened with this. So my friends and I are like, okay, they're not letting us go. It's clearly not going to get bad enough that we need to worry about it. So, we go to lunch. And we're driving over to the Thai place that we go to. And it's like, around our office, it wasn't really collecting too much. But as we got off onto the highway a little bit and then got off on the next exit up to go to where this Thai place is, the road we were on was covered in snow except for tire treads. And so we're sitting at the light. I'm driving. The guy in my front seat, one of my friends, you've seen Frostcat go around here somewhere. He was in my front seat. Takes a photo of the road and posted in the office work chat. And just showing, man, it actually is starting to get bad up here. And you know what happens? At least 2/3 of the people that were still in the office go, fuck it, I'm going home. I don't care if you say I can't go, I'm going home. Because here's the thing. At the time, the company that I worked for, the people who were in charge of closing the office was the New Jersey division of our parent company that owned us. They made the call as to when we closed. And they were kind of slow on making the decision. I know at 1 o'clock, again, in that hive mind decision, they let everybody go. But when we showed the photo in the work chat, everybody bolted. And the only people who didn't bolt got stuck in the office that night. Now, for us, instead of going to this Thai place and eating lunch, we said, no. Just give us the food. We still want our food. We still want the food we came here for. We still want this delicious Thai food. But just give it to us to go. And they were fine with that. The Thai place we went to was amazing. It's one of the best Thai places in town, and I wish I lived closer to it because I would go to it more often. But so we get our food to go, and I take the guys like Frost, and then Creed, and then Jusana, who was sitting in the back seat with Creed. I take them back to their cars, drop them off. I run into the office, grab my stuff because I didn't have everything with me for whatever reason. There was something I had to get out of the office, and I don't remember what it was. But I get on the road at this point. Now, because I was very lucky, I had a reverse commute. The idea for like, normally it's like you go into the city to work and then you go out of the city to go home. I did the opposite. I live downtown. So I went out of the city in the mornings to like just outside the main section of town to go to work, and then I drove back downtown to go home. So it made it kind of nice. Like, normally I wouldn't really hit too much traffic going home. But in this case, where it used to take me like 25 minutes to get home, it took me 2.5 hours to get home that day. when Snowmageddon was happening around us. Now, thankfully, going south into the city, there was nobody on the road. It was just covered in snow and ice, so I had to take it at like 15 miles an hour. It was on a crawl to make sure I wasn't slipping and sliding everywhere. And then thankfully by the time I had gotten to the main road that I used to live off of, they had already like salted and plowed this, which by the way, in Snowmageddon, by the time Snowmageddon happened, they got more snowplows in town. So some places had been plowed, but not every place. Snowmageddon was really rough because, like I said, remember those people who didn't immediately leave at 1 o'clock when they let everybody go? The road our office used to be off of, there's a big bridge. And that's how you get onto the highway. The bridge has like 5 lanes, and it's 2 turn lanes to go south, and you can go north in the 1 turn lanes on the side we were on. Apparently, very soon after I got on, I used the bridge to get on the highway to go south. There was just an accident, and the accident started to pile up, and it eventually just blocked the bridge so people couldn't get across it. And because of this, the people in the office that were there, which was only like 3 or 4 people that stayed there at this point, they actually got stuck in the office until the next morning. And so they slept in the office, as far as I know. Pretty sure they slept in the office, and they went and got food from like one of the fast food places that, like, I think it was either the Hardee's or the McDonald's that were right there. And then they just ate in the office, stayed there. They were warm. It wasn't the most comfortable place to sleep, but they still slept. And they had fun with that. So I know one of my coworkers was on the road for 18 hours. I know one of my coworkers was on the road for a little bit less than that, but that's because she literally had to abandon her car on the side of the road about a mile from her house, from her apartment. And that was the big thing that happened in Snowmageddon, is that people just abandoned their cars on the highway and said, fuck it, I'll come and get it later. And for like at least 2 or 3 weeks, there were still like cars lined up all along the side of the major highways in Atlanta because of that. And again, that was another one of those, well, the city's locked out for a week. Again, didn't lose power, didn't lose heat. So I was fine in my apartment, and I could still do work because, again, I'm a software dev. I can work from home. But it was still... Oh, that was probably the thing. I think I went in and got my laptop. Did I have a laptop at that point? No, I still had a desktop, so I didn't even need a laptop. I don't remember what the hell I went in to get to my office to get. I know I had to go back in for something. But either way. The, snow in Atlanta is weird. If you've never been in Atlanta when it starts snowing, or like downtown when they predict that it might snow, there's a few things that happen. And I'll tell you after I talk to Hop. This is the reception desk. It turns out I was the first to register for the Champion Cup. In the words, I'm already #1. Pretty much in the bag that I win this thing.
Girota, correct?
I've been watching over your performance in the gym challenge. This is just a formality, of course, but I know I need to check your gym badges, if you don't mind. I'm all sorted and ready to battle you on the biggest stage of them all. Looks like Bede couldn't make it. Hard luck. Yeah, he was kind of a shitlord and did some dumb shit. Somehow I didn't think he'd take just being disqualified lying down, you know what I mean? I guess it is what it is. Sometimes you really do be like that. Come on, Girota, let's head to the locker room.
Attention.
Attention, gym challengers who have made it through the gym challenge. The semifinals will be starting soon. Please head to the stadium pitch when you are ready.
So, in Atlanta, and I imagine, I don't know how much this is in just the South in general, but I know in Atlanta it's like this. Weather forecast says, hey, guess what? We're getting snow tomorrow. You know what happens? I hope you didn't need to get groceries. I hope you specifically did not need to get bread or milk, because that shit is gone. The stores will literally be cleaned out of all of the bread and milk because people stock up. People are paranoid because since I've been living in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area, we've had 3 major ice storms. And apparently there was an even worse one in the early 90s that I wasn't here for. That one was, hey, it's not going to snow that bad. Turns out, Jesus Christ, it's got just feet of snow, and people were out of power, and people were running out of money, and it was incredibly terrible. So ever since that one back in the early 90s, every time they talked about snow, people get paranoid. So people go buy out the milk, buy out the bread from any storage you can get it at, because they want to have supplies that will last a while in the off chance they're locked in for like 2 weeks or something like that, which is what I think happened in the early 90s one. Now, there's another story about this that happened early on when I was living in the Atlanta area. I want to say this was in middle school. I think my mom was driving me to work. This is back, I think, during the era when my mom drove me to work. There was some shit that went down on the bus where like a couple of kids got into a fight, and like it was actually kind of a funny story because 2 kids get in a fight on the bus. The bus driver, who was a sub bus driver at the time, it doesn't last forever, but it'll last like 2 weeks. It'll last long enough. That's the big thing, is that it lasts enough. Neither does milk, by the way, but it lasts enough. People, again, it's weird in the South. I don't claim to understand it, even though I've lived here for 20 years. So these kids get into a fight. They start fighting on the bus, and the sub bus driver pulls them over like right at one of the like 30 feet from one of the bus stops, or maybe it was further down. I don't remember what it was, but the bus driver wasn't letting kids get off the bus. And this one kid I remember specifically was like, "Shit, this is like my stop. I can't get off the bus. Fuck it," and like throws his bag for whatever reason out the window, thinking once the fight's done, the bus driver will let him off, and he'll have just saved himself a step. I don't know. All I remember was the bus driver at this point turned the bus around, didn't let anybody off, and took us back to the local police station for whatever damned reason. That was the dumb thing to me. And it took like an extra hour, and my parents, I think they got notified, but either way, it took for fucking ever to get home that night. Like, I normally got home at like 4 o'clock. I didn't get home till like 5:36. And the best part was, after they had dealt with the 2 kids that had been fighting and got them off the bus, we drove back. Remember the kid who threw his backpack out the window? His backpack wasn't there when he got back. No, it was the dumbest thing. I think the sub bus driver just panicked and didn't know how to handle 2 kids fighting on the bus. So he just, I don't even know. Maybe this is what they were taught to do. Yeah, he was freaking out a little bit. I don't know whatever happened to that, because that was the last day I rode the bus in like middle school. Was it high school? I don't remember what it was. But at this point, my mom, she drove right past the school to drop me off in the morning. So it was super easy to do. Okay, we're coming up here to talk about this. So like I said, I never found out about the rest of it. So my mom would always drive me to school in the morning, drop me off, and then go to work. And then I remember one morning, Mom and I are listening to the radio. We're talking about the weather, like, oh man, it's gonna snow. There's a chance of it snowing later today. It might be like an inch or two. It's kind of fine. Now we've been in it. We came from like the Midwest, where it was like you would get like a foot or two of snow every year, and it wasn't even a thing. This was just like normal occurrence. And so my mom and I are sitting there going, okay, we're gonna get a little snow. Cool, whatever. We're used to this. We start noticing the traffic's really light going in town. Like really light. And we're thinking like, what's going on? And we're listening to the radio as they're talking about the snow, and then they're like, oh, school closing's time. And we're having a joke, and we're like, I can't believe they're closing school. There's barely any snow. And it's our county. And our county schools were closed for the day. And we're like, we're halfway to my school. And like we just realized, shit, there's no one on the road because school got canceled for the day. So, and they do that specifically because at the time, even back then, they did not have good resources to clear the roads. So if they sent kids to school and then it iced over, they couldn't get the kids home easily. So she took my ass home that morning, and I just had a day off from school. No, that wouldn't have worked. Because she worked as office staff for a doctor. And I'd have been bored out of my mind. So we weren't that far from home. It was only like 10 minutes to turn around. Maybe like to turn around, drop me back off, and come back, because we weren't that far from home. And then I know this had to be like early high school, because I know that like after she stopped, no, it couldn't have been high school. I think I must have started riding the bus again in high school. Fuck, I don't remember. She must have been taking me to high school, and then once I could. No, I was riding the bus in high school. Shit, I don't remember. I think, no, I had to be riding the bus in high school because they split it. Because then the middle school got their own bus and the high school got their own bus. And I was riding the bus in high school. So this was definitely a middle school thing. But, the South is weird. I think they're better about it now because they have more people and more resources to clear roads properly. I actually remember one year they had salt trucks that if you were near them, you smelled buttered popcorn, because one of the popcorn salt manufacturers donated a bunch of buttered salt, like butter flavored salt that you would normally throw on popcorn, and they put it on the roads, so the roads smelled like buttered popcorn. That was a weird one. I remember that. Give me books or drawing, I'll be fine. They could have put my ass to work, probably. I don't know. I don't think she would have won. There's probably some like HIPAA violation for letting me do any sort of sorting if I'm not an office worker, if I'm not actually employed or some shit like that. Who knows? But either way, like, Atlanta does not have a good history with snow. It does not have a good history with ice. So, I remember, like I was talking about how the grocery stores get cleaned out of certain things like bread and milk and shit like that. I had a friend, I mentioned it before, Creed. He's been to the channel a couple times. He went to the store with his girlfriend the day before it was supposed to snow. It was actually going to snow a decent bit. He wasn't going for bread or milk or anything. I forget exactly what he was going for, but something small. He's just like, yeah, I kind of want to get this before because we're out of it, and like, whatever. It's on the way home. It won't be bad. He was telling me that they had like every checkout lane that was available had like people lined up into the aisles to check out. and he saw like one lady who had take a shopping cart and fill it full of all this random stuff, and then get yourself another shopping cart and do it again. And that's what she had. Like, it was insane to me. Like, I didn't understand it. Yeah. There was probably something I could have helped them with, and then at lunch she could have taken me home or something like that. But again, it was super close. She always got to work early, so she had time. And I think she I don't remember. Did we have cell phones back then? Did I have a cell phone back then? I think my mom might have had a cell phone. I don't think I did. I think we might have had one of them really, really shitty early cell phones, and that my mom had. I think maybe. Fuck, I don't remember if we had a cell phone back then. I know I had a cell phone in high school that I didn't. Well, I only actually ever had it on school grounds, like in my car. I never actually had the phone in the school, because this was back when they didn't know how to deal with kids having cell phones. So how do you stop problems with cell phones? No cell phones. You are not allowed to have a cell phone in the school building. I could have a cell phone in my car in the parking lot when I drove to school, but I could not bring that cell phone into the car, into the building with me. Because this is back when they just didn't understand what to do with it. They wasn't just, hey, if we catch you using it during class, we'll confiscate it and you get it at the end of the day. It was, ban them. No, we don't want them. So that's how that went. I actually have another story about that, because one of my friends had a very, very controlling mother. I guess is the only way I'll even describe her. He had an older brother that went kind of crazy after he graduated high school, went to college, got a little out of the mother's control, and she didn't like that. So the younger brother, my friend, was under the thumb like constantly. She was very controlling of what she let him do. And I forget why he had to bring his Game Boy Advanced with him to school, because his mother was going to find it or something and take it away or something like that. So he brought it with him to school. And she was going to be like, she was going to search his bag or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I ended up holding on to it for him for a day. And I'm sitting in one of my classes. It's my computer class at the time. And I'm super bored and I'm already done all my work, so I'm just kind of sitting there doing nothing. And then, what's that noise? Oh, somebody's cell phone goes off. And the teacher kind of perks her head up and goes, she looks over to the side of the room that it's on. And she goes, all right, whoever's got it, give it up. Give it up. We'll take it. You'll get it back at the end of the day. And I don't remember if there was any, if you were going to get written up for it or not, but I just remember this happened. And my first thought is, shit, I'm glad it's not on this side of the room, because they're not going to search my stuff. And then nobody stood up. Ain't nobody turning themselves in. And I'm just thinking, oh no, this is not going to go good. This is not going to go good. This is not going to go good at all. So she goes, all right, last chance before I go get the vice principal and search everybody's bags. And I'm like, shit. Come on, stand up. What are you doing? It's over there. Search that side of the room. Nobody stood up. So she goes and gets the vice principal, searches everything. And now I was one of the top 10 graduating people in my class. They knew who the hell I was. They knew what kind of a student I was. So it was actually kind of hard for me to get into trouble unless I was doing something super dumb. And so they go around, they search my bag, and absolutely they find a Game Boy Advance inside. And you're not allowed to have that on school grounds. So the vice principal just kind of looks at me and goes, all right, well, either A, I can give you in-school suspension for 3 days, or B, I can hold on to the end of the semester. It's a cell phone stand-up. Some kid, and by the way, no one narked on his ass. And I know that more people got caught because of that. So, either way. So he's like, I can either give you in-school suspension, or I can take the 3DS, or not the 3DS, the Game Boy Advance, and then you get it back at the end of the semester in a month, because it wasn't that long till the end of the semester. And so I just looked him straight in the eye and said, I'll get it back at the end of the month, because I was not taking a hit for my friend. Hell no. And again, they knew who I was. They knew what kind of student I was. They didn't care. Maybe a student who's gotten in more trouble might not have been given as much leniency, but whatever. And so I had to go to my friend at lunch that day and be like, bro, they took your game. I can't do anything about it. I did make sure on the last day of that semester, I went to the vice principal's office at like sometime in the afternoon and said, hey, I'm here for my system. And he kind of looks up at me and goes, damn it. I don't know if he was joking or not, but he's like, I was really looking forward to giving my kid a Game Boy Advance. And I was like, you motherfucker. I don't know if he was joking, but I remember him saying that, and I was like, nah, it's I'm gonna take that back now. And then I went and gave it to my friend. So it was just like, okay, whatever, buddy. I've been rambling too much. I don't know how long this is gonna take. He was probably playing it too. I mean, it had Golden Sun on it. Or at least I think it was Golden Sun. Was it Golden Sun? I don't remember what he had in it. Golden Sun was a good choice if it was Golden Sun. So what? It's... Okay. Hang on. Whoa, I gotta ask. How long is this section? I need to end early tonight because I have to wake up early. It's this week, unfortunately. How long is this section? Because I know we're gonna have the semifinals fight. We're gonna have the finals fight, and then it's just straight to the champion, or is there other stuff? Like, because if there's other stuff, I might just keep chatting for a while and then end early. It splits into two biggish parts. Will I have like a chance to save between the two biggish parts? Each round you can technically go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, okay. Then I guess what I can do is we can go ahead and do the semifinals round, and if that's good, then we can go to the finals round, and if I've got time, I guess I can do the champion round. That should work. I don't remember where the hell I last saved. Where did I last save? Can I see? Can I see? Oh, there you go. It's down in the corner, actually. So I saved about 30 minutes ago, but I've been talking for like at least 25 of that. I must have saved like right before I walked in, It's gotta be it, right? Well, I just saved. So, fuck it. We're going. Alright, cool. That's all I need to know. Thank you. Alright. Who are we leading with? I don't know what... you know what? Swollen can take the lead. Oh! She looks really weird in normal clothing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Marnier looks... She kinda... Like, I think she looks a lot better in her, like, punk rock clothing than she does in, like, the standard, like, Jimmy Jim clothing. What is that Pokemon? All right, fine. You're gonna be that way. Does it not go up to 960, or am I dumb? I guess they don't count. I thought you could count. Whatever. You get a shiny Surfetch and it's a rubber ducky. Oh God. And then you get all the badges and meet me here. I know that's been a lot. There's been a lot between us. What with my big brother, Team Yellow helping, and Spike Muth and all that. But the truth is that when all said and done, I really want to become champion for myself. So don't take it personal when I kick your butt. All right. I don't know what she's got, so I don't remember her Pokemon all that well. Now, her Pokeball toss looks much more normal in here. I'm gonna win this if I'm gonna become champion. I'm coming at you with everything I got. Oh God, that thing's chunky. I'm probably gonna overlevel on her. Oh, you could have nasty plotted and then probably cracked me. This is like a logic thing that I think that, like, whenever they design the logic for the AIs for the trainers, man, do they prefer doing the well, I'm gonna, it's like torment and then nasty plot and then I attack, and I've already killed them by this point. All right. Let's set the sweeper up. I'm about to say, if this doesn't work, you're dead, sir. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Not only have I Swords Dance, not only did you swagger me, I crit. You were gone. That's terrible. Oh, we're not actually really good against Toxicroak. Oh, well. Still got it. Jesus. I forgot he's a crit monster. I haven't used him that much recently. Oh, that... Okay. Okay. We're paralyzed and confused. Can we work through all of our issues? I feel bad for Marnier. Cause like... the Swollen is just destroying things. Get everyone's cheers back at me. I'm gonna win this time, alright? Jesus. I might not use it, but I'll Gigantamax my Pokemon if I want to win. Okay, now we're actually starting to get somewhere. God, yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. All right. Who's stepping up to be a hero? All right, Toxicity. Let's do stuff. All right. I have to be the right person and do this properly. Not a lot. I don't know what electric field does. Oh God, my throat's actually starting to get kind of little bit weird. Not a lot. Yeah, I thought that might happen. We got it down deep. I guess we're gonna pull Isaac out. We can get it with a snipe shot. Okay, so I lost, but I got to see a lot of the good points of you and your Pokemon. Brr. Everybody at the stadium was watching during all that. Watching us during all that. I heard him cheering for me and my Pokemon. Kind of nice. May have lost, but makes me drove the audience wild. I guess that's not so bad. I think I'll go join my brother in the stands and we'll watch from the sidelines to see who ends up challenging the champion. Just so I know. Still haven't decided if I'm gonna cheer for you or not. Boy. Dorona! They're waiting for you in the final match. Just seeing the way you battled, I can't accept any outcome besides winning this match. My team's on fire.
Pardon me. I didn't get a long break, but the match before yours ended more quickly than expected. You won it quite handily, so as soon as you're ready, we'd like you back on the pitch.
What is... Can I go in here now? Oh, they're healed in between. All right. I thought I was going to be able to go to the Pokemon Center in between. I don't know what he's got, but... We might. I think the plan right now is going to be we're gonna bonk hop, beat that ass down, and then we're probably gonna stop for the night because I don't want to have to. Like, I imagine the champions bout is probably gonna take a bit. I just had this sort of flashback, you know. Remember back when we were still in Postwick? We get our Pokemon from Lee that day? I never dreamed I'd end up like standing here facing you of all people. But it's time. I gotta finish what I started that day, got it? I'll be the one who's becoming champion. Meh. Yeah. No, it's like I can leave after I fight him. Because I'm gonna have a chance to leave, because clearly there's gonna be a chance to leave. Bro, that turn? What in the world? Alright, does he have 6 Pokemon? We battle back in the gardens, but I'm really fired up for this match in the stadium. Come on. Oh, it's also faster than me. Learned a lot by studying Lee's old matches. I mean, at worst, I just say, if I have to beat his ass again, I'll beat his ass again. Yeah, raise that defense drastically. Need to be aiming for a super effective hit. Oh, cheeky little bastard.
That's your only turn, sir.
Do I live to do this? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I figured that was gonna hurt. Like, I should swap out, but no, it's fine.
Yes. I should put you on the charger. I try to get my phone back to 100% before I go back to bed every night. Overdrive. Oh god, it was a crit too. Oh no. I'm about to ruin this man's whole life. This could be funky. I don't have anything like super effective. Oh god, here we go. Ay-ya! Ay-ya! Do it. Yeah, your attack and defense are gonna fall, but it's fine. We're like trading 1 for 1, but I'm ahead of the curve. So again, I'm over leveled for this. Why is he the same? Why is he the same level as the 8th gym leader? And even part of the 7th gym? Nah. You get me back into the corner? No way. This will make victory all the better. This thing is apparently going to be busted in competitive play. Do it. We haven't seen him Dynamax ever because he's never been in a situation where he would actually get to Dynamax. Jesus, boy. Oh, okay. I was like, like that different. Normally, like their Dynamax Pokemon have like some extra stuff on it. Oh, I'm gonna feel bad about this. This is his last Pokemon, right? Is this his last Pokemon? It's got Cinderace has got to be his last one. Yeah. I'm not even gonna have to Dynamax. God, I feel so bad. So I'm gonna just trounce him without even Dynamaxing. Like, hot damn. They really did like all of the gym leaders and the trainers wrong in this game. Thanks, mate. Really glad you were the one here with me.
And with that, the victor of the semifinals, the challenger who has won their way through many hopeful trainers in the gym challenge is Challenger Gerota.
You know, even when Sonya was saying that you and me look like we could become heroes, never really felt like one. But you, mate,
I think maybe you could really do all sorts of great things. And good on you. And Rapidash and all the rest of your team. The fuck? Oh, I was like, is this the Kaboom? Oh, duh. I really need to submit a bug report.
Kaboom!
I wonder what the Kaboom was. I bet you I could replicate this if when I'm done here tonight, and I need to put a bug report in. And just be like, hey, when I put my computer to sleep and turn it back on in the morning, I can't use any of my samples.
Gerota. That was incredible, brilliant. Honestly, there were even tears rolling down my face before I knew it. To think that you two set out together from the same town, built up the greatest teams, and arrived here at this point to throw everything you had at one another. Though that burning desire to win, those moves filled with undefeatable passion. It was battling at its very purest in every way possible. Even though there were some trainers who weren't sure whether you were fit to be endorsed for the gym challenge at first.
That was you, Lee.
Well then, all the more reason. My team members will give, and I will give everything that we've got in us to defeat our challenger. And the challenger standing before us might as well end up being you, Gerota. In fact, that's precisely what I'm hoping for.
That's right, Gerota. The real challenge is coming next. I'm way exhausted. I want to head back to the hotel and rest.
Best refill your energy stores first. Why don't we go get some dinner together?
I wouldn't say no, but I never cared what food tastes like, Lee. A night like this deserves more than a rubbish takeaway, so at least pick up something good.
Oh, there's a break in between.
Oh. Oh, so they go into the fancy-ass hotel. Challenger Gerota, hey Challenger Gerota. It's time for questions. First question. You and Challenger Hop were both endorsed by the champion, making the two of you rivals in a sense. What do you say? How's it feel to have defeated your rival?
It doesn't quite feel real yet.
Right. Question number 2. If you wanted to tell Challenger Hop something right now, what would it be? I don't know if this is a mean answer or not, but it's like he was just the rival that I knew he was. Question 3. Level with me, kiddo. Your honest thoughts here. Do you think you can win in the finals?
Oh, I absolutely do.
Alright, that's enough. Gerota's already tired from battle, and you've been asking some rather rude questions. You have some dinner plans with my brother, so sorry, but can you clear off already? Yes, I understand. Looking forward to seeing the birth of a new star. Fucking smart ass. Ooh, famous people sure have it rough, eh? Hope Lee gets here soon. I can even my own arm about now. I don't even have the strength to do squats.
Several hours later.
This is absurd. Even Lee's never this late. Something's not right. He always does what he said he'll do. As a kid, he promised me he'd become champion one day, and then he went and just did it. He ought to be able to keep his own dinner plans.
Oh, the kid sure got a mouth on him, huh? If you were that noisy during battle, you'd unleash a whole new level of power, you know that?
Oh, pack it in, Piers. I'm seriously worried here. So I don't need you and your smug-looking mug having a go at me, even though you act like you're giving me good advice right now, and you probably are.
Judging by appearances, it's no wonder you lost to your mate. If you're looking for the champion, I saw him head towards Rose Tower.
Wait, why would he go there?
I don't know what he's up to, but I ran into him at the monorail platform. He said to tell you he had something to do at Rose Tower, but he'd be late to dinner.
Why Rose Tower? What could he have done in there at this hour? Piers, can you do us a favor? Take us to Rose Tower, please. The Geroder and I know the way.
Yeesh, what rude siblings, always demanding of others so much. Oh, I suppose it's a real problem for me too. The finals are held up for any reason. I really don't hate the two of you little runts. You were good enough to beat me after all. I think I'll invite Team Yellow along. We'll all have ourselves a bit of fun, shall we?
Hey, yeah, that's brilliant. You're the best, Piers. Let's go make a real ruckus. Oh, God. You know what? This is perfect. This is perfect because then we'll be able to do the next time we play Pokemon. We'll be able to come right to this point and we'll do whatever the hell's happening at the tower, at Rose Tower, and then we'll do the champion fight. And then the next set can be, hey, it's time to complete the game and do post-game stuff. All right. So that, unfortunately, is going to be the end of the night for me. I am on support leave this week for my job, for my day job. So I have to be up at like 8 a.m. And I don't want to go really too far past 1 because I want to make sure that I'm getting ready for bed around that time. So I'm not getting in bed past like 2 a.m. And I know how I am. So I'm just going to take it here. This is a good stopping point. So I want to thank all of y'all for coming out and hanging out. You're all awesome. If you want to come back and hang out more, you can always hit the follow button up there. That's like by my name. It's like right over here somewhere. I'll let you know when I'm live. You can follow me on Twitter if you want to see random memes and cool art and stuff like that, because I'm always retweeting stuff like that. Thursday. Let me look at this. The words. When does it start? The Game Awards start 8:30. They start at 8:30. So what I might do on Thursday is I might go live at 8 and start a Zooter Seed and just start rolling through it. And then once the Game Awards starts, I can flip the stream over to where I'm not necessarily on camera, but you'll see the Zooter Seed and you'll still have the tracker, so you can still keep up with what's going on. And then you can go from there. Oh, was somebody... I got confused because someone said MCG and I was like, wait, who? It took me a sec to go there. Yeah, I'll remember that for next time. Hopefully. I should be able to. But yeah, so I'm gonna restream the Game Awards because last year it was great. There's, I think, a clip of me out there somewhere of reacting to Joker being for Smash. So we will see how that goes. And then, like, because again, I would play Pokemon, but the problem is that I'm gonna have to swap to another thing for a while. And I still want to be doing something during the Game Awards. I don't want to just be sitting here talking over it. I can do that, but I also want to be like playing something. So I might as well play a Zooter Seed during the night and just go from there. And again, Zooter Seeds are good. And the thing is, like, if I want to upload these videos, I try to upload these things to YouTube for like an archive. Which I actually need to go download the archive because I have some old vids of mine, some old playthrough VODs that got destroyed when I had like the catastrophic failure that took out more of my old tower before the laptop. Back in like 2015. I had so many pieces of equipment get fried in that. I had to rebuild everything. So, but that one of the hard drives I lost had a bunch of old playthrough stuff on it. So, oh, Joker was great because I was like, oh my god, is this a Switch announcement? Are they putting? Is this how they're gonna announce Persona 5 on Switch? And then the fucking card turned over and I lost it. I was like, oh fuck. No, like I had an old tower back in 2015 that I don't know exactly what happened, but like the surge protector or the UPS on it failed or something, and it took out the tower and like 2 external hard drives I had, and it just fried a bunch of components. So like my system was just gone. Thankfully I had a lot of data backed up. I didn't lose it. I barely lost any data on like the main computer, but like all of my old VODs were stored on a hard drive. And thankfully I was very diligent about uploading my VODs to YouTube every night. So I didn't have to do much. I just uploaded it to YouTube and they're all there. I just need to download them so I have current archives. Because I have a hard drive on this machine that's dedicated to that shit. And I need to get the backups rolling. So but that's something I can do overnight. I probably have to get like a downloader, or maybe YouTube has something that I can like click videos and download local copies of them. I don't know. We'll be doing all this stuff with the Zooter Seed on Thursday during the Game Awards, and we'll talk about stuff. And I'll be restreaming it. Actually, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to make sure that I have the Game Awards scene all configured, so that way you guys can see everything, and it should still be there from last year. I just want to make sure it's all good, and then once that's set up, I can do more stuff and then go from there. So I'm gonna take some time tonight before I go to bed to take care of that, so that way I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But either way, I'm gonna go and get out of here because I'm rambling. But before I head out, I need one kindness from each and every one of you. Would you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, whatever it happens to be, wherever you are at. And I will see you guys on Thursday for the Game Awards and some Zooter stuff. All right? All right. Later.